What's up, guys? What is up? We are back in ARK Survival Evolved, and today we got ourselves some special little dinos. And trust me when I say that they're little to be messing around with. So, what exactly I'm talking about? Well, if I go ahead and summon him, you can see here, this is the summon command. We're, of course, just messing around with this in single player. We will, of course, go ahead and try to cover them in the series as well. But for now, this is it. We summon him, and voila! A level 4 wild male Compy. For the purposes of this video, I should probably turn off infinite stats. I just turned that on for a sec, so I didn't have to worry about food or anything like that. I think. Yeah, my stats are going down, so it should be good. Anyways, this is the wild male Compy. So, this animal, dinosaur, does have some different behaviors. First off, as you can see, I'm alone. And all it's doing, it's just following me around. You know, we got this little bugger, and he really is little. Looks like a tiny little, oh, didn't mean to poop in front of you there. Tiny little velociraptor, really. Kind of think that's the best way to phrase it. I don't know. But that's what he looks like. And pretty much what we have to put up with here is, well, he's just going to follow us around because that's their nature when they are alone. However, as their numbers increase, as you can see here, we get mate boosted. He's got a little +1. And what's that? They're starting to get a little bit feisty. That's right, when they're in packs. You know, they can get to be a little bit feisty. I don't know if he wants food or if he's attacking me. I can't quite tell. I don't think I enabled God mode, so I should technically be dying if that's the case. But I'm not. So I think they're just being playful right now. You know. They don't want to attack me. Although I might be wrong, because I do hear the battle music, so it might just be a glitch in my game. I don't know, I've messed with the single player world so much that there's a decent chance it might be messed up, for all I know. Oh, my meat just spoiled. Alright, well, we're just going to go ahead and summon a couple more, and as you can see, those numbers next to their name, they start increasing, and they start getting more aggressive. And as those numbers increase, they actually get stronger. That's the terrifying part. The more of these that they get, not only do their numbers increase, and their attacks become more horrifying, but they really are not going to give up. And those numbers, though, next to their name, +3, +3, +3, that affects their stats. How so? Not sure exactly how much, but we should be able to mess around with. I mean, really, though, if you're running, you should, you know, easily be able to outrun them. So it's not really too much of a threat. Like, maybe if you're backing up against them, you can kind of, like, you can still keep pace with them pretty well. So it's nothing, you know, nothing too outrageous. But as you can see here, this really... I don't know, I want to see really quickly. We're going to go ahead and test how high this kind of special ability of theirs can go. It's going up to 5. It's hit 6. But we're going to see how high it goes. Oh, my angler was killed by a turtle. When did that happen? Yeah, so by the looks of it, it caps out at 8. So when you have, I think, an 8 or 9, that's the point at which, you know, you get negligible returns. Like, you don't get anything more. And they can completely surround you like this, too. And their stats are going to be insane. However, I can't exactly tell that unless I go into the files, look into it and whatnot, or do a test. However, that test would probably end up in my death if I even knew how to take damage. So what we're going to do is go ahead and, first things first, just try to take them out, see how strong they are. A snipe? Oh, what? Oh my god, did you see that? Do you see what gun we're using and how much it's taking to take these guys out? We are using a 110% weapon damage fabricated sniper, which has a pretty solid base damage. And did you just see how many shots it took for us to take one of these out? Now, keep in mind, they are all, of course, mate boosted. And there are some higher level ones. We'll just pick out a low level one here and see how much it takes. This is a joke, right? Did you see how many bullets that just took us? 5 bullets to the same Compy because of their insane boost that they get. However, as you'll probably see here, keep in mind this level is a little bit higher. Still 5, but that bonus is starting to go down. So, you know, this very well might start turning in our favor. Let's pick our next victim there. 3 shots for that one. Okay, getting a bit more reasonable. We got a 33, and it's only at a +5 at this point. Down to 3. Down to 2. And you can see that that boost really does make them a lot stronger. And don't worry, we'll mess with them, actually... Oh, whoops. Broke my sniper. We'll go ahead and mess with them being tamed around. If you want to see how easy it is to tame them, boom. Consider that one going to be tamed soon. Let's just reload this. You can really one-hit them. And then after that, you should, if I were to leave him, he'd start being not aggressive. What I want to do really quick here Throw some of this on them. I want to spawn in some... if we can get this in time. Throw some raw prime meat on this guy and see just how quickly... Yeah, really... Oh no, didn't mean to drop that. But yeah, we tamed him already. Really, 2 raw prime meat. He's yours. Easy peasy. Look at that. And this is on a default rate. This one, he came back up. He woke back up. He's gonna be a bit salty, isn't he? Damn it. Oh, he's back. Alright, hold up. I'm gonna knock him back out too. Sorry. Sorry here, fellas. Gotta do this. It's for the vine. Give him the raw prime meats. Oh, this one's a little bit higher level, so that might take a little bit more. Yeah, and as you can see, you do kind of have to keep track of their stuff because they do get... Oh, this flow all the way over here. Their torpor rapidly decreases. Like, look at that. I'm actually... Oh, God, we're not gonna be able to... Where is it? Where's my narcotics? Did I not pick it up? Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Remote use! Yeah, you can remote use a couple of those. That other one's back awake, but he's in a curious nature. Never mind. He's in an unconscious nature. That's what he is. And go ahead and give him some narcotic. And it is a bit harder for the high level ones just because you have to babysit them a little bit harder because of how insanely fast that torpor drops. But there we go. Okay, now we got this guy whose unconsciousness is still going up. And check out how awesome this is. You can carry him on your shoulder. We got a little parrot. Caw-caw, caw-caw. Look at that. You can carry him on your shoulder. He's got a trank arrow, trank dart right there, but you can carry him on his shoulder. Isn't that awesome? Look at that. Look at that. Look at that little cutie doot. Look at that. That is awesome right there. Hold up. Let's get a better like angle with the ocean at our back. Dun-na-na. Dun-na-na. Isn't it beautiful? Okay, so as you can see, we all have their stats +2. However, I'm gonna go ahead, bring this guy away, and let him off to the point where we can kind of one by one determine. Okay, how far away do we have to go before the pack wears off? That's also another thing to test for here. How far away we have to go before they kind of forget about us. So if I drop you off... Did I drop him off yet? No, he's right here. How do I drop these guys off? It's like... Oh, no. I've fallen and I can't get up. How do I drop off this twat? I've never really had this problem. Well then... This is awkward. Alright, well, I guess I'll, guess you're just gonna chill there for now. That's what he'll do. So, let's go ahead. And I don't really know what's the best way about doing this. That's a level 48. I do want to keep him. General clue for their stats here. Keep in mind this might be affected. Okay, so I'm gonna look at his stats real quick. And I'm gonna do something very morally questionable. Just give me a second here. Look at their... Okay, I know a better way of doing it, but look at the stats here. 245, 190, 225, 534, 336 melee damage, and 200 movement speed. So really good, because like when they're in a group, you know, their health, they're gonna have low health no matter what. When they're in a group, they can do, like, come in from multiple angles and do, like, a lot of attacks together, and the more of them that there are, not only are you being attacked from more angles, they get stronger. However, let's keep in mind that melee damage and that health. 245, 336. I'm gonna go ahead and do something very morally questionable. And here's this is for a level 8, so definitely a lot lower everything. I'm gonna do something very morally questionable. Does he not want to die? I guess not. I still don't know how to drop this bugger. Seriously, I forgot. There's like a button for it. There has to be a button for it. I just forget what it specifically is. And maybe... No? I don't know. I mean, I was gonna try and kill this guy. But that's not happening anytime soon. So I guess we'll just leave this here and see. I'll spawn in another one for us. Let's go to cheat summon that. And I'm just gonna go ahead and force tame this little guy, make it easy for us. And then do you remember the stats that this guy had? Hold up, yo, add to the total, add to the number, dude. Why aren't you adding to the number? I don't like that. Do we have to actually tame him by hand for that to work? I'm gonna test that out real quick. Let's see. Summon a Compy. I mean, this could be good for you guys in case you want to know. That guy's got a cool little paint job going. Force tame him. Yeah, so I guess when you force tame, it's a little bit... It doesn't apply the bonus? That's what I'm seeing. So we might actually have to legitimately tame up a couple of these guys. No, there we go. It's being applied now. It was for a sec, at least. Then it stopped. There we go, +3. Is this guy at +3? Why are you still at +2? That's what I'm trying to figure out. They're like weird. I mean, you see this. One's at +3. One's at +1. It's definitely a little bit odd. So I don't know. I'm going to wander around a little bit with them and maybe... I'm going to have them all set on wander. They're all set on follow, and hopefully they will eventually catch on and be together close enough for them to... Yeah, so I think you kind of have them pick up on it by having them move together. And that way they just realize what's going on, for lack of better words. So here we have our 48. Let's go back to his stats. And as you can see, his stats themselves aren't affected. However, as you saw from our little experiment at the beginning, they definitely get stronger. And now what I'm trying to do... Let's see if we can't spawn in a bunch of these guys and have a little bit of fun. Questionable fun at that, but fun nonetheless. Alright, like I said, we're going to grab a lot of these. Set them all on follow. And I want to get the max bonus. And we're going to see if we can't take down a Bronto with this many. Just kind of joining in the cause, you know, and just see how horribly wrong or awesome this could go. Because there's a lot of potential here. So what we want to do is grab up... I got to somehow follow... I don't know how it goes, if it's the total pack number or if it's the other amount that's within range. So if that's the case, we're going to need 9 to get the boost of 8. Which we have 6, and we have a boost of 5 on all of them. So we need 3 more. Tame these up real quick. And then we're going to go ahead and have ourselves this little cool, fun little experiment. And see just how ham they can go. And for the most part, I was doing a little bit of exploring, and so were my friends over on Poop and Evolved. And they found that they're kind of hard to see from the sky if you're looking for them from the sky, like from a bird, just because they're like tiny. Like, look at them. They are tiny. But what happens, for the most times, you can find them kind of where you find pteranodons and whatnot, like grasslandy areas for the most part, those types of things. And here we go. We have an armada of these guys. And let's see what damage they can do. Alright, so whenever you guys get on over close enough, we're gonna have you sick a Bronto. And we're gonna see just how awful, just how awesome this goes, and see if this +8 multiplier can really be put to the test. This might not be the best choice though, because the Bronto does have an area of effect, but you know what, at the very least, hey, you know, we can say that we did it and that we tried. So, attack this target. How could this possibly go wrong? That's what I'm saying. Oh my god, look at them. Just like a mob of text right now. I think they're trying to attack it. It's pretty futile. Yeah. They haven't managed to hit it yet. Are they glitched for some reason? Is that what it is? Are ones... Huh. That might actually be a thing. I think ones that are spawned in, this might be a glitch associated with single player. Unfortunately, I don't think they can deal damage, which makes sense as to why they weren't able to do damage to me earlier. Which is weird. I don't know why that exists. I think I had that same problem with the Dodo Rex when I spawned that in to mess around with it. So, I mean, you can see them here trying to do something, but it's not working. So, tell them to chill, follow all, and unfortunately, I can't really show that off. But nonetheless, you know, you get the gist of what these bad boys are. And if you oh my god, this dude's a crackhead. Look at him, he's so fast. If you want to see, you know, I will be making more videos on this. We will get them legitimately within the series, just how always updates happen. And there's also some other cool stuff in the updates, so keep an eye out for that. Not just these little rascals here, but it's going to be awesome. It really is. So I hope you guys are excited as I am, and I'm going to crawl in for this awesome pick. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. We got a little army. Got an army of these dudes. And oh, he's going through my head. What are you doing there, mister? I don't know, but sorry that I wasn't able to show off how lethal they might be, but they're not too hard to tame. I'm thinking that potentially, you know, we'll have a nice little pack to sick them with when we get to that point, but in the series, not just in these little spotlight videos. But other than that, that is going to go ahead and do it for me. So thank you guys so much for watching the video as always, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one.